on a mission, the market's my canvas. Pine tree trader, that's the name, no need for the panic. Got my screens lit, watching the price move. Every tick, every chart, I'm in my groove. See an inside bar, that's a sign of a pause. The market's holding its breath, it's a break from the laws. Squeeze it up tight, coiling for a big move. I'm patient, I'm watching, got nothing to prove. Wait for the break, above or below. That's when I hit the gas, watch the profit grow. Apex funding on the line, my account's legit. Passing these challenges, ain't no time to quit. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From pine tree trader to take profit, we're on a roll. Tradify's the platform, we're in full control. Now let's talk about the outside bar, it's a different scene. It's a power move, a sign of something keen. Engulfing the last one, showing dominance and might. The bears or the bulls, they're winning the fight. It's a reversal signal or a continuation of the trend. Gotta read the context all the way to the end. I'm with Take Profit Trader, they've got my back. Giving me the capital, keeping me on track. No more small accounts, no more holding back. I'm a funded trader, there's no turning back. My trades are clean, my risk is tight. I'm living this life, shining so bright. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From pine tree trader to take profit, we're on a roll. Tradify's the platform, we're in full control. Tradify's the engine, the charts are crisp and clean. Executing orders, a trading machine. Got my stops in place, my targets set high. Pine tree trader strategy, under the market sky. This ain't a gamble, it's a calculated art. Every setup I see, I'm playing my part. Yeah, pine tree.
Yeah. Pine tree trader in the building. We talking price action, we talking freedom. From the charts to the screen, we live. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I wake up, sun hitting the pines, eyes on the candle. Market volatility, more than most can handle. I'm looking for the setup, yeah, the vision is clear. Inside bar forming, till the doubt disappeared. Then we break the range outside bar, high stakes. Patience is the virtue, waiting for the breaks. I don't chase the wick, I let the price come to me. Trading with the flow, that's the pine tree strategy. Inside, outside, catching every move. Take profit trader, yeah, we in the groove. Daily payouts hitting, checking off the list. Apex Tradify, the profits exist. Hosted on the TV, funded futures the name. Lucid in the vision, we ain't playing no game. Clicking buttons with precision, take profit is the goal. Managing the risk, gotta keep my control. From the apex heights to the Tradify flow. Stacking up the wins, then I'm looking for more. I'm live on the air, funded futures TV. Showing every trade, total transparency. Lucid charts open, keeping everything bright. Scalping through the morning, holding through the night. It's a funded life, no more.
Yo,
built the kingdom of capital, sitting on the throne. Withdraw requests.
What's up?
Every day. Pine tree trader, man, I'm leading the way. If it's red or it's green, I'm staying composed. Another daily payout, another door closed. Then it's back to the screen when the bell starts to ring. The rhythm of the market is a
what is up? What's up? What's up? What's up, chat? Chat, what's up, chat? What's going on? Rage GT in the house. Corey, iTrades, Tris, Madine, what's going on? Digital Nukes, lurking mode activated. Let's go, Moses. Jip Smith, hello. Bear Trader, Hedge Fund, let's go. Good to see you. New name there, Hedge Fund. What's going on? Raylan, Bear Trader, Genie, iTrades, DeMitch, Orlando, Corey the Phone Trader, what is up? Heard you're going to be on My Funded Futures TV tomorrow. Pretty awesome. Labarto, Lay, Investars, Digital Nukes, Sherry, Dynamite, Tappin Productions, Moses, Joseph, Stephanie. Tomorrow's going to be crazy. It could be, yeah, end of the day should be a little nuts. Brian, Javier. Today was nuts too, right? Christoph set up a demo account to be same parameters as Lucid 50K. Pass it today. Trading inside bars. Let's go. Nice practice. I love that. Hawkeye. Taco Tuesday. NQ Diaries. Devil in the house. What's going on? Sports Dawn. Michelle. Hey. I'm going to start the bot here, the cloud bot, but I'm testing something, so I might restart it. Just want to try something. Okay. So yeah, we will do a Lucid giveaway later. Exclamation point pond in the chat. Oh, nice, Sports Dawn. You were watching? Nice. You probably said what's up. I didn't see it. That chat moves fast. So, yeah, today was a little nuts. You trade inside bars. Christoph, did you trade inside bars on the 5-minute or the 2-minute or what time frame? Curious. Sweet Juicy Lucid, that's right. There's a burger in Minnesota called Juicy Lucy. That's what it just reminded me of. 5-minute very selectively. Nice. Congratulations. So I had a pretty good day. Let's talk about my day real quick before the market opens up here. I made $7,795 on this account today. Day one. 53 trades, 152 contracts, 80% win rate. Average winning trade 276, average losing trade 312. Really pushed it. Got it up to basically it's a $3,000 payout, right? Or something like that. So day one. I've spent right around, in the last month or so, I've spent right around $1,700 with Take Profit Trader this past month. So this just made up for it and then some. So I really pushed it today, and I actually felt myself wanting to push it more, and I manually locked myself out. I actually used the Trade of 8 manual lockout button today. My Funded Futures. I hit daily loss limit on the My Funded Futures builder, but it's still intact. So I got $1,500 there, still intact, and hit 50% on the Rapid. And then Lucid, I passed the Flex account today with Lucid. I made $2,838 on it. So Lucid Flex, no consistency once you're funded. Here's the run up today. 16 trades, 68% win rate, $2,838.50. Now I only need to trade this for 4 more days, make $150 each day for 4 days, and then I can take out half the money. So gotta try to do that. I only need to make $150. So I really pushed it today. I actually, believe it or not, I didn't actually go through a lot of accounts today. I didn't go through many evals or anything. The only thing that really sucked last night was this My Funded Futures, the Rapid account that I had. I never actually took the payout on it, and I traded it last night trying to build it up a little more, and I blew the account. So I never got to pay out on that Rapid account and blew it. But anyways, let's go back to the chat here. Quick in and out trades. Let's not go. Let's go, Christoph. Inside, outside. That's the way we play. Trader Moe's. Cali St. Louis fan. Sports Dom. I was checking something on the cloud bot. Yeah, I guess that ain't gonna work. Do I scalp 5 points at a time? No, not necessarily, Happy. I mean, not really. I mean, if you look at the win, if you look at the calendar here, I'll look for. I'm kind of like, lately I've just been scalping, and just when I see money, I take money in a way. But the average winning trade was 276, so that's almost 15 points. The largest winning trade was 925. So there's nothing systematic about like how many points I'm taking. I gotta sneeze. Oh no, false alarm on that sneeze. I hate that. I hate that. I had to sneeze and then I realized the mic wasn't muted, and then I paused and it went away. Yeah, I did the same to TBT this morning, purchased a new eval in them and traded my money again by accident and blew it. Oh man. I'm tempted to try 150K. I keep screwing up on the 25K on Take Profit Trader blackout news. Yeah, I mean, the 150K is sweet once you get it over the buffer because you have a lot of room. As long as you're not trying to try to get those big, huge days. Like if I'm not trying to like get, 500, 600, 1,000 point days, I have a nice little cushion. So I'll have 4,500 bucks to, let's just say I want to try to make 150, 200 bucks a day, just looking for 10 points or maybe 20 points with 5 micros. It's nice to have that drawdown, but it is a bear to pass trying to get it up to 9,000. Intraday might be getting you. I don't know, blackout news, what you're trading, but the intraday, little gap up. Good luck, guys. Market's open. But the intraday might be getting you. Yeah, you could maybe try trade day, where they have the end of day accounts, or Tradeify also has the end of day accounts for the daily payout ones. Intraday trailing is a bitch. It's a bitch. It takes a lot of practice and that's just a lot of screen time, I would say, to just try to be able to get over it pretty quickly, you know. I've gotten so used to doing it, but it took me forever. I mean, I probably tried for 6 months after I was already getting payouts with other prop firms, and it probably took me like 6 months to get a payout with Take Profit Trader. Now it's on a regular basis, but it's friggin' hard. There's a lot of psychological stuff you got to deal with Take Profit Trader as well, knowing like once you get over that buffer that you can just withdraw that money, because it becomes real at that point. So can you explain the strategy? You can just watch kind of how I trade, but for the most part I just take breaks of these inside and outside bars. So like on this outside bar on 2-minute chart, I'll just go short once it breaks it, stop goes above, and then I trade the inside bars the same way on a 5-minute. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, and just look for scalps. I'll trail. My take profits is discretionary. I used to say, well, I look for a 1-to-1 because it sounded cool, but the reality is I don't really. I try to, but like mentally, I'm like, oh, maybe it's gonna go to this level. You know, maybe it's gonna go to that 20, or maybe it's gonna go down to the VWAP or something like that, and I'll just trail my stop tight and move it once it's in profit. But there's nothing like set where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go for a 1-to-1, 2-to-1, or 2R. I always say 2-to-1, but 1-to-2, 3-to-1, stuff like that. I just don't do that when I'm trading those. All right, getting that push up. Let's take a look at the hourly here. Yeah, getting a little relief bounce. Daily chart still looks very bullish, right? Even though we did get a pullback today. Overall, it looks pretty bullish to me. I'm behind in the chat again. Way behind. Holy cow. I'm gonna get caught up. Oh, nice Dynamite's been trading that Finet fair value gap. Nice. Smokes in the house. Vikram. Vikram, the best salesman. The best salesman around. Vikram from The Office. Been trading the Wicks lately. Seems to be working pretty well. Got me out of a bad draw. Oh, nice, Javier. Nice. 7-year-old grandson plays baseball tonight, 7:45, so cold. Here, a hockey game might break out. Oh, wow. It's actually nice today. It was almost 70 degrees. I went on a nice little hike. Zabak. Shannon Elizabeth. I don't know which actress that was, but that's funny. Isn't that crazy? What are the tickets for, Piero? It's to enter you in the giveaway. Guys, you gotta smash that like button, though. We gotta get 200. I am not messing around. I got Lucid accounts to give away tonight. We're gonna give away at least one to a member, and then one to a one of you regulars. One of you grays. Exclamation point Pine, and that enters you in. And then we'll do a moose race a little bit later. I got my 150K take profit traded to 8,400 today. Let's go. Oh, maybe you can pass it tonight, Orlando. Oh yeah, you got this. Don't need to rush it. Just remember, we got plenty of action coming tomorrow. Plenty of action. We have tomorrow. We have FOMC at 2 p.m. and then we have a bunch of earning reports, big tech earnings too tomorrow after market close. So make sure you save some bullets, everyone. Hit the like, Samuel says. Yeah, smash that like button. JLD54 in the house. Tradified daily payouts. I've never actually traded them, Javier. I've never managed to get to the funded stage or Tradify, so if I get time a little bit later, I'll look into that. Coach Fred in the house, Tommy C. Who else we got? Renee, you're regular, that's right. You regular people, you grays. They call you the grays, see? Because you're in gray. See how the members are green? You guys are the grays. But we don't have any gracism here. There's no, we're not gracist, and there's no gracism. That's from Lucid Discord, by the way. They're nuts. Not just FOMC, it's Powell's last FOMC. That is a good point. I might stream it tomorrow. Oh, I might not, actually. I'm taking my niece to the movies. Actually, tomorrow. Gonna go see the Mario movie at noontime, so I don't think I will. I might stream just after, though. We'll see. Son of Wall Street, JLB. I'm just trying to get caught up in the chat here. Hawkeye, you just got your third payout from Bulenox today. Let's go. Congratulations. Trader's Nest. Matthew wins. Just Jeremiah, what's going on? Not cool, man. Rick St. Thomas, I know. Lurkers everywhere. Maine is the only state with one syllable. I didn't ever even realize that. Thank you so much. I learned something today. Curious to see if he sticks to the script or goes rogue or not. Oh, right. Yeah, that's true, Brian. All right, I think I'm pretty much caught up. JNB, what's going on? All right, now I'm going to look at the chart here. Let's go, Labarto. Coop in the house. Is that guitar Martin or Taylor? Neither, Tommy C. It looks just like one, though, but it's just an Ibanez. Yeah, it's just a cheaper Ibanez. I think I paid like $400 for it, something like that. Yeah. It's nice because I can just throw it in the car and bring it outside. I haul it through the woods. I go sit on a stump, play sometimes. I haven't played in such a long time though. I would love, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's actually mahogany or something, but it's pretty sweet. It's not, you know, not the best. I mean, if I go, am I long? No, I'm nothing. I'm flat at the moment. I'm just watching, waiting for an outside buy. I overtraded like crazy today. What gives you the best chance to win the raffle? It's not in our control. Yeah, no, it's random. 100% random. Yeah, it's just a random number generator. Make it fair. It's just my appreciation of giving back to you guys that support the channel every single day by hanging out, using code PINE. It's like a random number generator slot machine, you know? Yo, P Long, what's going on? Piero in the house. Oh yeah, so I don't want to trade this account. I need to wait for a payout. But anyways, yeah, so I was just talking right around $7,800 today on this pro account. So big day. Probably one of my top, probably in the top 20 days, right? Top 20 as far as big days. Just absolutely sent it. Cool and collected. Once I started building up, once I got over the got it over the buffer, I started trading a little more aggressive. 1-2 minis, adding into winning contracts, letting it really run, catching some nice moves on those trades. I'm kind of curious like what my biggest trade was. Yeah, $925 was my largest trade. My largest losing trade, 1,090. So I like that. Not too bad. And I actually gave back some. Look at my high water mark, 81.40. So I actually gave back some. So anyways, don't want to trade that. So I'm just gonna exit out of that. I want to make sure I take the payout. Lucid account, like to make $150 on that. That'd be nice. All right, so nice little move, nice little gap up, and then we've gone sideways. So let's see if we can wait for an outside bar, and then if we get an outside bar, then might take the trade. Take it on this rapid. I gotta try to. Make some money on that. Man, I am hot. I gotta... Sorry, I gotta turn the fan on. Oh wait, why am I turning the fan on when I have AC? We got climate control in this room, ladies and gentlemen. That was one of the biggest things of the upgrades that I wanted to do when I was building my house. I'm like, you know, I want a climate control bedroom. So, put a little climate control in here. All right, back to the chat here. So, update on the Rapid is right here. I need to make a little more money. Well, the Rapid, I lost the Rapid last night. The other funded, I lost that one. Oh, really? Just Jeremiah? Yeah. I don't trade with them for personal reasons. But yeah, that's not a bad... I mean, that's not a bad deal. I just haven't traded with them. What's my bias tonight? To be honest with you, I haven't really paid much attention to the chart. It's... I mean, could we just get the do we get the grind up higher? Do we just keep grinding until FOMC? You know, the little pump pre-pump for FOMC. It's possible. Opening up with a little gap right there is probably a pretty bullish sign. It seems like for no reason too, but I don't know. I don't really have too much of a bias, Rick. I try not to have those bias. They get me in trouble. And the only reason why I say that is just because I scalp. Next round, getting some My Funded Futures. Nice. Just Jeremiah. Just because I'll scalp it up or down, even if we're in a trend or... Biochem, was that you that was asking earlier how long trade day live accounts? How long it takes to get the trade day live accounts? I think that was you. It was in another stream. Where am I from? I am from the great state of Maine. Born, raised, and am still a resident. Here's the hourly chart. Looking bullish. Yeah, you're waiting on it. Oh, nice. Yeah, did 0 Day say how long it took him? I'm curious too. I didn't hear it though. Actually, I was like, oh, I like Biochem's question because I'm waiting too. 2.5 weeks, Jeannie. Oh, what? Really? 7 business days. Oh, really? It was quick. Yeah, we'll see. Biochem. I don't know when I filled out my paperwork. It was this week, but Jeannie says 2.5 weeks right now would take Profit Trader. So with the lobsters, yes, had some lobsters the other day and scallops, delicious. Oops. Big Mike, FOMC tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be FOMC and a bunch of earnings. Let's take a look at the earnings. So earnings tomorrow. We have Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, Google, Qualcomm. All after market closes. So we got FOMC in the afternoon, and like I said, Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, and Google. Right now you have Robinhood that reported, Starbucks, Visa, but yeah, Google, Microsoft, Meta, and Google. So, I mean, in Amazon, that should be something. How do you play earnings? I don't. Sometimes I'll play Nvidia, and then the next day we have Apple. Sometimes I'll play Nvidia and try to pass an eval on it. We got an outside bar. We'll take it for the stream. Although there's like no volume whatsoever, but we'll see if we break down here. Oop, I don't even want to do that. Hold on. Why can't I get rid of my order here? All right, I'm short. Stops at 31.50. I don't know. I don't really think that this trade's going to be much of anything. The volume is dead. With all the news tomorrow, and I'm really not expecting much. That's why we're going to do a giveaway. But we'll place a trade. We'll try it on this eval. Risking 200 bucks. Anyways, yeah, I was talking about NVIDIA earnings. Sometimes I'll try to pass an evals on NVIDIA earnings. They usually come out right around 4:20 Eastern time. And so if I have a prop firm and I have an eval, I might try to degen it a little bit. But that's it. What does it mean after hours? Meaning, yeah, after the electronic trading hours, right? Regular trading hours. So 4 p.m. Eastern time, yep. How do I get that yellow line on my chart? Oh, this one? This is the CEVWAP. It's in the community indicators. CEVWAP. That's the one I use. You also can put it in the upper and the lower, the VWAP bands, but I just do that one. Works pretty good though, right? Look at that bounce. Oh, how to play FOMC? The rule of 4. Yeah, that's... Thank you for bringing that up. I actually can show that tomorrow on stream. 500 Futures TV. The rule of 4, put it on a 10-minute chart. And let's just say this is the FOMC candle. So that's the first candle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fourth candle, you look for the break. So you go just like how I take my inside-outside bars. So if it breaks to the downside on that fourth candle, you go short. If it breaks to the upside, you go long. That's it. Little Tom Hugard. All right, let's get that move here. Stops at 31.50. Yeah, no problem, Lay. Trading wheels, indicators, no more indicators, final boss, yeah. Do I play the FOMC with an iron condor, Ethan? No, not really. My Funny Futures accounts have to be closed by 3:10, right? Yeah, Coop, yeah. It sucks. I wish they would go to 5. I wish they would. You're fine. I'm long and deep in red. Well, rule of 4 on a 5-minute chart. You could try it, but no, it's usually on a 10-minute chart. Yeah, maybe I didn't say that, but yeah, it's on a 10-minute chart. That's how Tom, Trader Tom, teaches it. Let's see if I can find an article. It worked. The last FOMC, it worked awesome. It worked so good. It doesn't mean it's gonna work this time, but Yeah, if you actually just Google it, if you just Google it now with AI and everything, it's so good. Trader Tom rule of 4, and it'll just pop up. It's just a nice little systematic trade to try on the FOMC. And if it doesn't work, then you can just blame Trader Tom. Where did I learn that? Yeah, Trader Tom. Yeah, so you wait for the news candle, Chris Hoy. So the news candle, that's the first candle. So as soon as the news breaks, it's probably gonna put in a candle, something like this, maybe. So that'll be the first. Let's just pretend these are 10-minute candles. This will be the first candle, right? So the first 10-minute news candle, and then it'll be, and then you count. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you would just take the break of this fourth candle. I believe. I do believe. It's been a hot minute since I've on the 10-minute. Yep. Now, if you go back to last FOMC. And oh, the other thing is, a lot of times I'll do it. Here's another tip. The other thing is I do it on a lot of times with excuse me, YM. Sorry, I'm getting old. Brain fog. I do it a lot on YM, not necessarily on NQ. If you want to do any back testing on it, you just go to Forex Factory. Here's a little tip. You go to Forex Factory. Man, we just missed our TP there. It bounced off that pine line. I was kind of thinking I probably should have took profit right before that. Okay, so you go to the FOMC statement, and then you can just click on the calendar, and then you can go and look at the previous dates, right? And then you can just go back and do a little back testing if you want to look at the previous dates and try some things or whatever. Look at different instruments. Ryan Wiggins in the house. You're gonna try it on ES? Interesting. Hey, what's up, TJP? Oh, the AC is working. Now I'm freezing. $27,198 with no buys yet. Hopefully we get that pushed down. Last for Trader, what's going on? Exclamation point Pine in the chat. We'll do a giveaway if we get to those likes. 280 likes, we do a giveaway. $300 people watching, should be no issue. Very slow, yeah, very slow. I'm in the short off this outside bar. It's working. Boom. Working pretty good. Up one, nice little 10 points. Off that, it could keep going and try to fill this gap. I don't know, but it makes me think like I should have just had a runner on this. Just trade the micros and then took a few off. I think what it is, like during this time of night, I always think it's a good idea to maybe scale in and scale out. And but during New York, if I'm trading a mini, if I'm just just before New York Open or even after, if I'm trading one mini, then it's like I'm in and out so quick that I don't really have time to scale in and scale out anyway. But during this market, it seems like I should just use the micros. Even if I was in 10 micros, could have took off 7 of them or something, and to see if we would actually run down and fill the gap. This unneeded push up. I did my part. Yeah. If I click twice, will it work? Yeah. These indicators, they're just all these are right here is inside outside bars. It just highlights them. So the outside bars are engulfing candles, and then the inside bars are just painted yellow. And then the light pink are outside bars. But that's the indicator right there. This indicator right here is the IFVG Finet fair value gap thing. And I like using that on 5 minute. I'll just look for little bounces off them. Hey, what's up, Jack Boom in the house? Mr. Dave, what's going on? So I was very, now I'm going to wait for another trade, story time. A little personal story time, but it really aggravated me today. So I've been waiting to see my personal doctor for a while. I had some blood work done. Nothing to be concerned with, but, you know, there's some things on there that just doesn't look right. Anyways, I'm fine. But I've been waiting to see my personal doctor. So today, finally, I got an appointment to see him on Zoom. So I had to go on Zoom. And I had dropped my blood work paperwork off at the doctor's office last week. And what happened? I go on Zoom this afternoon after waiting for over a week and a half, and he's at his house doing the Zoom call, and doesn't even have my paperwork. So we couldn't even discuss my appointment. I was so freaking mad. He's like, yeah, make sure they don't charge you for this appointment. I said, oh, trust me, they're not going to charge me for the appointment. He's like, they forgot to give it to me. And I'm like, yeah, okay. God, I'm so mad. Oh, yeah, they're going to charge me. And then I'm going to have to call them and say, listen. Because they didn't do nothing. It was like going in for an oil change for your car. And then they're like, oh, we don't have any oil. And then they charge you, you know. Yeah, he's gonna get. Yeah, he was like, well, he goes, you know, if we don't hear from you by Friday, or like make sure we call you by Friday. If not, then call or something like that. But yeah, it's ridiculous. That's what TJP. That's what I did. So TJP, that's what I did. I have the results, and I needed to talk to my doctor about it. So I went into Quest and I did my labs, just because I hadn't been feeling well and stuff. So I wanted to have some things checked, and yeah, that's what I did. And then so like I found there was some things on it that were quite elevated that needed to be discussed with the doctor, and like, he's like, oh, I didn't even get him. I was like, oh. I know, Dean, you want to talk about outside bars? No, but when I was on Zoom, I was sitting just like this, and I had, you know, this set up and the microphone. You could see the microphone. He goes, oh, you got quite the professional Zoom setup. I was like, I stream. Visible ID, that's what I said too. I said I was talking to my father about it. I was ranting to my father about it after, and I was like, this guy, my doctor, he dressed up as much as I do. He was wearing a hoodie, sitting in his house. He probably wasn't even paying attention. He was probably day trading. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. I said he's probably freaking day trading. Dr. GPT's been, yeah, Texas. All right. So I've done all that, but I think I need to have some more tests done. So unfortunately, but that's all good. We'll get it straightened out. He thought I had OnlyFans. Yeah. It's all the main people, all day traders. That's right. Celebrity Terry Trades 100 in the house. We have a celebrity in the chat. What's up, Terry? He's in your chat. I hope so. I hope he's hearing it. If he is, call me tomorrow. Let's get it done. He probably wasn't a doctor. No, he was. I've been seeing this guy for years. Seen him for years. Off and on. Not for much, but occasionally. How you doing tonight, Terry? You doing all right? Try fasting? Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, Vivian. Help me lose a few pounds, too. All right, caught that nice little short here. I actually took profit right at the right spot because we bounced. So a little bottom tick action. Don't mind that. Get a little lucky. This take profit was just there. It didn't really actually mean anything. I just had the bracket set. So it just worked out for 10 points. Now we're bouncing here. 419, 399 to 419. Yeah, so I paid 439 in the old the 21-year-old Toyota Corolla. The 21-year-old Toyota Corolla took $41 to fill it today. $41. Can you believe that? That's what? 4 points I got to get on in NQ just to fill my tank? 4 points? Ridiculous. Last time I remember we spiked to 399, but it was brief. Yeah, thankfully I don't have a diesel truck though. I'm sorry for you guys, you commercial truckers. I know we got some truckers at work that listen to the stream, so I don't know if you guys are owner operators or how that works, but man, fuel prices killer. Start paying what, $6 a gallon for diesel? 3/4 gets you 3/4 tank in California, Orlando. Yeah, I bet. That's pretty high. I mean, I think I paid 4. Yeah, it was like 429 or 439. I don't remember, but your car took $95 to fill. Holy cow! I drive a diesel. I'm looking for a Corolla. I know. I got a 2000 Saturn that's pretty mint. That I'm like, that I don't drive. I'm like, maybe I should just sell it because it'd probably go like hotcakes right now. People want little beaters, little gas sippers. Cost comes back into the consumer line. Absolutely. This is why the market, if oil keeps pumping, eventually, I mean, oil came down some today to 99, but what was the high? Wow, it spiked way up there to 101.85. But yeah, if it keeps going up, it's not going to be good, right? And we all know that usually during the summertime, fuel prices tend to go up anyway during the summer. So the summer, I don't know, it could be, I don't know, diesel prices go up to $7-8 a gallon. I know people are going to be selling their boats and RVs and things. That's the other thing that'll go on sale. I've already starting to see some things on the side of the road. People putting their toys out for sale. I've seen some four-wheelers. I've seen some the side-by-sides and a few boats for sale. Because depending on the boat, you go out and you rip around the lake one day and it costs you $300-400. That's not much fun unless you have some FU money. I have to swipe my card twice to fill up because the pump cuts off. Holy cow, Ryan. I want lobster tacos. Apple? I've never had. So I'm kind of purist when it comes to tacos. I just want my lobster. I don't know if I said that right. I'm kind of a purist when it comes to lobster, but yeah, I just want my lobster and a little bit of butter. That's it. I don't want no mayonnaise on it. Don't get fancy with your chef stuff. Just give me a lobster, fresh, right out of the sea, and a little bit of melted butter that I can dip in. That's it. Now scallops, I like bacon on it. Scallops, I don't know. They put some of these chefs with the scallops. They put a little the sweet sauce on it, and then they put bacon around it. That is delicious. And I've had some pretty good I had pretty good scallops in Vegas. Not as good as you get in Maine, of course, because it's not frozen, but pretty good at Chef Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. Had some scallops there, and it was pretty good. Past 5 evals, and now I'm making progress on 5 more. Ready for payouts. Let's go, Jason. Crushing it. Tacos, lobster, cheap in Maine. Probably not that cheap. In the summertime, it tends to, the prices come down, but right now, not that cheap. I don't know what the price of lobster is. Probably cheaper than you could get it in like Vegas or something. Yeah, no, they don't really advertise it. I don't remember. I don't know exactly what it is per pound right now. I think it's quite high at the moment. Sometimes it gets around $7-8 a pound, I think, during the summer. Usually for like $20 you can go, maybe like $30 you can get like 2 lobsters, and they're not huge, but like £1.5 and maybe an ear of corn, and they'll cook it right for you, and you sit right there on the picnic tables, right on the dock, and during the summertime. It's a pretty good meal. Usually for 2 people, for like $30, you can eat lobster. You can bring a date. Tacos, yeah. Scallops, yeah, scallops. Only scallops you got from Long John Silver. Well, I went to my very first Red Lobster not that long ago. Thank you, Son of Wall Street. What's up? I'm gonna trade. D Mitch, is there a difference between trading inside and outside bars? No, I don't really trade them any differently. Kind of looks like we're gonna do this little M pattern, huh? Exclamation point Pine in the chat. We'll do a giveaway. 280 likes. Smash that like button. I got Lucid Flex 50K. A Lucid Flex 50K to give away tonight. One of the best accounts that they have, in my opinion. No consistency once funded. Consistency rule, 50% with the evaluation. Get that passed. And then there's no consistency. You need to make 5 days of $150 or more on a 50K account, and then you can withdraw 50% of your total profit. Pretty simple rule. Lucid. Appreciate the support when you use code PINE. Boat bust out another 1,000, yeah. Oh, I'm all messed up in the chat here. Let's go. Doesn't get any easier. Digital nukes in the house. You can draw into the buffer on that one. Yes. Wait. Wait a minute. Hold that thought. Why is the market so slow? It is painful. It's because we have all that news tomorrow, I think. 0KJ. Yeah, no, you can't. I want to double check. I don't. Socials, thanks for the My Fun Futures Builder account. You're welcome. Yeah, one of the winners last night. Might be able to win another account tonight. We'll see. Okay, so there's no buffer, right? So there's no buffer per se. It has to be a minimum of $500. So you have to get it up over $1,000, right? And then and then the max is 2,000. So if you get it to $4,000, if I get that Lucid, this account right here, to $4,000, it's at 2,800 right now, then I could take out $2,000 as long as I have $150 or more. But the minimum payout is $500. So essentially you can withdraw whatever it is. If you make, I believe if you make $1,000 and you have 5 days of $100 or more and you're at over 1,000, you can withdraw $500. It might be 1,100. But yeah, 5 days of $150 or more. So yeah, not too bad. That's a Lucid Flex account. Pro is different. But most of everyone gets the Flexes. There's a few of you that get the Pros. Because you guys like that 1 day to pass. I know. I like it too. But the majority, it's Flex. Well, you know. It might be. Yeah, Flex might be leading a little bit, but. Thank you for the subs. Brian Tang, Marcy Ortega, thank you so much for the subs. All right, time to shut the AC off. Sorry guys, I was looking at something. I got distracted. Anyways, yeah, exclamation point pine in the chat. AC, did you leave Maine? I know M Stone, isn't it crazy? It got hot up here. It's the afternoon sun. I know it's not super strong, but it just comes through this window, and it was like 70 degrees today, but it felt like a heat wave, you know. My moose is ready and turned up. Yeah, let's go. Adrian Chong in the house. What's going on? How many tickets are there? Pretty much unlimited, but if we get too many, we have 330 people watching tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I've taken one trade off this outside bar, and then it's just been chopping sideways, so no other trades right now. A little slow. Up 200 bucks. Had a massive winning day today. If you guys are just tuning in, made $2,838 on my Lucid Flex account, and then made almost $8,000 on my Take Profit Trader Pro account that I'm going to take a payout on right as soon as the dashboard updates. And then we can try to get some more daily payouts with Take Profit Trader. So you guys know that I love my daily payouts. I am waiting on my live accounts from trade day, so I can't trade day right now. I like the end of day accounts with trade day. Pine with a capital P. If you're picking up any of those accounts, it's case sensitive. But I'm waiting on my live account with them, and then also trying to build up some rapid accounts with my funded futures. And then once I do that, and I have 5 Take Profit Traders, and try to get some of those, probably some Tradeify daily payout accounts too, because I do like daily payouts. It just helps me mentally trade better. Although sometimes it can send me on tilt if I lose a daily payout account for some reason. Kind of tilts me. Can I show how I trade? Yeah, sure. Just a good example right here is the trade I just took. 2-minute outside bar. I went short as soon as we broke down below that 2-minute outside bar. Stop went up here, and then I just looked for 10 points. But my take profit is discretionary. And I trade inside bars on the 5-minute the same way, where I just look for breaks. And sometimes I'll take an 80-20 bounce or rejection. You guys saw me do that today on my funded futures. So, but overall, I just try to scalp. I'm just a scalper. Just trying to get signed in to Take Profit Trader, see if the dashboard updated yet. If anyone knows, let me know in the chat. Although I'm gonna know in just a second. Nope, hasn't updated yet. If you guys see Take Profit Trader update, let me know. 80-20 with or without the PDF? No PDF. No PDF. You see me do that today, Fred, on my Funded Futures TV. I gave him a shout out. The 80-20 gang. It works pretty well on little scalps. I don't exactly know how the strategy works, but when I need like 5 points or something like that, it's like, why not? If any of these levels, if it pushes down and I'm just looking for a quick little move, scalp, the trick for me is just being patient enough to wait for it. When you have time, can you show the trades you took today? Oh, AK. A lot. I took a lot of trades. You don't even want to know. There's a lot of like non-inside outside bar breaks as well. trying to show you. Why is it not showing? There we go. Blah, 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 blah. I took so many trades today. I took 54 trades on this account. So it's just so many. But yeah, I mean the best thing, I mean I trade it all right in front of you every single night. So AK, I know you're new to the channel, but yeah, I'll trade it all right here if I have any trades, or my Funded Futures TV in the morning. But basically I just try to look for these outside bars and inside bars, and I look for those breaks. But every once in a while I'll just look for bear, you know, a bull flag, bear flag. Well, take a break off those, or I'll take a scalp off the 212s because of this line here that we have, this fair value gap line. So I'm kind of all over the place, right? Right? It's the easiest trading is when I do this. So let's just say I have a funded account. Let's just say I have a daily payout account. This is what I would do with trade day. I wouldn't take that many trades. I would just go, oh, outside bar, take the break, take the 10 points, try to make 250, so a little more than 10, 13 points, and then I'd be done. Like that's kind of like the best trading I do. But yeah, the YOLO strategy. No, it wasn't actually. It wasn't. It was aggressive. It was aggressive. I'll show you. Let me sign in. Take a look at this Take Profit Trader account to make $8,000 on it today. So the reason why I do that, because oops, wrong one. The reason why I end up taking so many trades is because of the intraday trailing drawdown. So I actually trade those a little bit differently. But yeah, here's the account right here. Do you consider trading 25% gambling, 75% skill? No, it's controversial socials. Okay. This is every time I say this, it gets half the audience pissed off at me. But anytime, like the way I look at it by definition. I look at it like it's mostly gambling. So, just because it's, what's the definition? Something like you're putting up money, not knowing the outcome or something. So you only tell your wife or your partner, the non-trader in your life, or your husband, that it's not gambling. That's the key. Say, honey, it's not gambling. Don't worry about it. It's under control. But it's you know, it's with an edge, right? So your trading is, you have an edge. Unlike going to a slot machine, you have no edge. Like you know, when you go to the casino, like the actual Vegas casino, the house edge is crazy good, right? It's like 97% or something like that. You know, I think with trading, it's different, right? It's you can have an edge and you can beat the market. You really can. But it's just about risk control, and it's all psychological. I would say 95% psychological, 98% psychological. So, but yeah, I mean, it's tough. But if I hop into a trade, if I hop into this long, I don't know what the outcome's going to be. I don't know it's going to go to 230. You know, I just don't know. It's, I just got to throw in the proper risk management and let it rip if I was to go long. So It's a debate, you know. It's a debate, and you know, I respect everyone's opinion on it. I respect everyone's opinion. Oh, we got Bella, we got Tyler. What is up? But yeah, it's always a debate. It always gets people going, right? It always gets people going. It's yeah, you can actually apply a lot of it. Like if you go to the casino, you can apply some of it. Just the risk management part, especially. Oh, I was gonna show you my trades today. So I made 8K on this account, or just about 8K. But a lot of scalps, a lot of trading. Scalps, take profit trader. Well, if it loads. It's freezing up on me here. I don't know, it's freezing. All right, made $7,800 on this account. So my high water mark was $8,100. And then as you can see, I took 53 trades, 152 contracts to get it over the trailing drawdown on day one. This would exhaust Tyler. Tyler's already exhausted looking at this. But you can see the average winning trade was 278.9. The average losing trade was 312. And right around 80% win rate. Trading minis. You know, no micros were harmed in this. Got real aggressive to start. And then once I got over the trailing, started to get closer to the trailing drawdown, you can see 5, 3, 2, 1s. Then I switched to 1s as I got closer and closer. And then once I got it over the buffer, 4,500, and then built it up even more. Trading minis. But you can see 105, 90. You can see the points, the amount of money I was making is, I'm not looking for huge trades. 115 bucks, 180, 300, 315, 185, 385. Lost 1,000 at the end of the day. So lost 1,000 right around the New York Open. 1,700 actually. So I gave back a lot, and then I made 385, 820, and 350, and I called it right before I hopped on my Fun and Futures TV. So yeah, I was actually up higher than where we were at. So I was up 8,140 bucks. Gave some back, but we'll take a nice payout on it today, right around $3,000. We'll take that. That's enough to put gas in the old 21-year-old Corolla. So yeah, I took a lot of trades, a lot of just scalping on momentum. So when we had some nice volatility today, so if the 5-minute candle was pushing up, I was taking a scalp. If there's, sometimes I'll just hop in on momentum, and that just comes from, you know, looking at something like this where we broke a little trend here, and then it started to push up on this candle. I just hop in for 5, 10, 15 points, something like that. But I think that just comes with a lot of experience and staring at the charts, doing stuff like that. Much safer to just do systematic type of trades. I don't know, that was a lot. 14K on 1 TPT in 4 days. Let's go. Pressing again tonight. Yeah, nice. You're not doing that with micros, Tyler. Don't even lie to me now. Don't tell me you're doing that with micros. If you are, you're doing it with like 50 micros. Nice work though, buddy. Trading with minis now. Oh, you're corrupted. You're corrupted. It's Ocala's fault. Yeah. Yeah, he gets big payouts, so he likes to sling counts. I gotta turn the lights on. It's getting dark in here. Turn some lights on. All right, getting a nice push down here. Is it bouncing off that 20? It's trying. So, top of the hour, 7:02, exclamation point Pine, and we will do a giveaway. If you guys get it to 280 likes, we got over 300 and something people watching. Thank you so much. If I was just to use the 5-minute first inside bar strategy for a month and wanted to take payout while passing the account, what's the appropriate sizing? For a month, I think 3 micros maybe. Try that. 0. Someone in the chat earlier set up a demo account today and only traded some inside bars and was trying out the strategy, but set it up with the same parameters as a prop firm. I think they used the Lucid parameters, and then see if they could pass it. They set it up with a trailing drawdown or daily loss limits, whatever it was, and then they were seeing if they could pass it. And they did today. I don't remember who it was in the chat, but oh, you're Coach Singh? What's up? I was gonna say I like 0 day. How does My Funded Futures intraday trailing drawdown work? If I have an open position and the trade goes in profit 2100, does it lock, or do I have to exit position, etc.? Yeah, you have to exit the position. So like if you have, so let's just say it's a 50K account and it's at 2100 on that same day. If it pushes up to 2100 and comes back to 0, your account's cooked on the same trade or the day. Your account is cooked. If it's an end of day account, then no, but intraday, yes. So if it comes back to your break even, so say we went long, it shot up, I was up $2,100 and it came back to break even, you're cooked. So different strategy, you got to trade it a little bit differently, or you should trade it a little bit differently. But you know, I like to do a lot of scalping. That's why I took 54 trades today. Just trying to scalp, look for little tiny base hits without. I constantly look at my drawdown. So I'm like, that's what I look at. I take a trade, it'd go up like $500 or something. I'd end up taking 350, and then I'd look at the drawdown and be like, all right, I still got, you know, $4,200 something in drawdown, and that's what I would constantly do. That's what it's all about, is the max trailing drawdown. Unfortunately, with the intraday trailing, we have to deal with that. If you want to avoid that altogether, Apex has end of day accounts now. Shout out Bella's in the chat. But for daily payout accounts, Trade Day is great, and Tradeify has end of day daily payout accounts too. Boy, the market has just gone sideways. I literally bottom ticked that, almost bottom ticked that entry, that exit. And sorry that it's just been really slow. Having good conversations though. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Let's see. Any data on 2-minute outside versus 5-minute? No, I don't really have any data. Yeah, I'm not so discretionary where I take every single trade, you know what I'm saying? I don't take every single 5-minute bar or I should say I'm a little more discretionary whether I take certain bars. But you want a real good one. This tends to be a real good one. Generally, if you see an inside bar on a 5-minute chart followed by an outside bar, this can be a really good play. Especially, so what you want to look for, let's just say this was an inside bar here. Oh, this is an inside bar, and it broke to the upside, so it triggered a long, but then immediately reverses and puts in this engulfing outside bar. This short right here tends to be a nice move. You can usually get a nice little trade out of it on the 5-minute. If I see that, I usually take it. You can see it right here. It kind of failed. You can see right here. This absolutely just cranked off that. So it consolidated with the 5-minute inside bar. So it's just like a pressure cooker. It's consolidating, and then all of a sudden it broke one side, reverses, puts it in an outside bar. Then you look for a long, something like that, and then stop goes below, and then you can look for whatever. That is very, if you're really patient and wait for that setup, it could be a pretty good one, pretty good systematic trade. Now it doesn't happen all the time, and it's on a 5-minute chart, so you got to be super patient about it. You can see right here. Here's another one right here. This was this morning actually. This ended up being the low for quite some time. An inside bar followed by the outside bar, and then just rip. This was an outside bar followed by an inside bar, followed by an outside bar, followed by an inside bar, followed by an outside bar. Crazy group right here. This is crazy. But you can see the next candle never broke. So we had that inside bar here, and then this outside, it never broke. So that can be a great system if you just stay super patient or program an alert or something. It's trying to break lower here off this 5-minute outside bar. It's trying. Anyways, I do 5-point auto trailing. Oh, nice. That works pretty good. I noticed Methodical doing that lately. Yeah, auto trail. So trailing your stop for intraday trailing is probably the best tip I can tell you. If it immediately goes your way, start trailing your stop and just focus on that trailing drawdown. It's all about keeping that drawdown. That's why the end of day accounts I like to push, like this Lucid account that I got to almost 3,000 today, 2,800. It's an end of day account. I just felt like I just kept pushing it, because I'm just building drawdown as it's going. Because if I was to make $500 on it today and then close it down, after the market closes and the data resets, I'm gonna lose $500 of drawdown because it's an end of day trailing drawdown. But where during day one, I like to push it. The trade day accounts, to take the daily payout accounts on those, I got payouts on those on day one because they were end of day, and I started off well, and I'm like, well, let's push them over $2,000 because you're working. So if I go up $500 on an end of day account and I have $2,000 in drawdown, now all of a sudden I have $2,500 to work with in drawdown on that day. So I'll keep working it, and then I go up 1,000. Now I got $3,000 worth of drawdown to work that day. If that makes sense. So if there's no consistency rule and it has an end of day account, chances are I'm probably going to try to push it if the market's going to give me the volatility and the points. Just some tips there, not financial advice, right? Disclaimer, but just some things that I try to do. Terry Trades taught me that. Terry Trades 100. She's still listening. She's the one that taught me that about end of day accounts, because I would be like, well, especially when there's no consistency. If there's a consistency rule, then just take your base hits and be done. But if there's no consistency, push it to the limit. But there is that fine line too, right? Because you can start over trading, which I probably did a lot of today, to get to that point. Hey, Pine, on the My Fund Futures build accounts, if you make $500 day one, do you have to actually trade day two to take the payout? Yes. So the My Fund Futures builder account is a 50% consistency rule. So when you're funded, so let's just say you have a 50K account, builder account. When you get to 20, it's $2,600 that you have to get to be able to take $500 out. So you start off with 0. You have the funded account, and there's 50% consistency. But your profit target is, say, $2,600. So you need to make $1,300 on day one, $1,300 on day two, and then you can take out $500. But I will tell you that they are very strict on the funded side when it comes to that 50% consistency. So as of right now, you pretty much have to be exactly 50%, or you'll have to make a little bit more money on day 3, which is what I had to do. By pushing, do I mean sizing up? Not necessarily, but just trying to make more on the day. Yeah, not necessarily sizing up. I actually tend to size down once I get over the buffers. I get close to the buffers, which is maybe something that maybe something to not do. I don't know. I do know some traders that tend to size up big time. Once they are having a bigger day, they'll start going bigger size. I don't tend to do that really. That one is static or not? Which one, Jeff Smith? Trade day is end of day, and they also have static accounts. What's up, Mopar in the house? Do I trade Asia into London? No, I'm on the East Coast, so I'm in. Well, I'm not usually not in bed, but I usually stream for another 45 minutes and then I'm done. No, I don't stream into London. And then I stream in the morning from 10 a.m. Sometimes I'll hop on my own stream in the morning during the New York Open, but not too often. But I stream every single morning on My Funded Futures TV at 10 a.m. for 30 minutes too. Do I find the 2-minute or 5-minute better? I've been trading a lot of the 2-minute lately. 5-minute has always been my bread and butter. But like, if you watch me on this morning, I took 5-minute inside bar today. So the very first 5-minute inside bar I took long on My Funded Futures TV. Got a nice little win out of it. Where was it? Right here. Took a little scalp off it and actually didn't go that much, but I took I think 13-14 points off from it, and then I usually go for 20, but the very first 5-minute inside bar, it's just a little systematic trade that I take sometimes. I'm up $800 on the build account. Hopefully in the next 2 days I'll be able to withdraw $2,000. Let's go, M. You can do it. You don't need to get the max payout either. I don't know where you're at in your trading journey. Can't give you financial advice or anything, but just keep in mind that you don't always need to go for the max payout. Stacking those payouts, paying yourself back if you've never gotten a payout. I think during my trading journey when I was first starting out and I first started trading with props, I would try to do that max payout instead of just taking whatever I could, and it bit me in the ass so many times. But I don't know if you're someone that's gotten tons of payouts, whatever, then yeah, going for the max is Nothing wrong with that. Get it over the buffers, and then we're golden. Flat market, yeah, we are flat. This is gross. Looking at this 5-minute outside bar, this would have been a good trade, you know, but where the market's just no volume. So here's a little something too. Like when you see inside outside bars, whoops, that's not what I wanted. I'm not taking screenshots here. I'm not taking screenshots for the socials. When you see inside outside bars during, say, New York lunchtime, I try not to trade that. So the New York lunchtime chop, I try not to trade that. But usually power hour, maybe just before the power hour is pretty good, and then any other time before that. But when between like 11, 12, 12:30, it can get pretty nasty. Sideways markets, not very good for momentum plays, because that's essentially what you're doing, right? These are Momo plays. When you're looking for the breaks on high and lows of these candles, and you're instead of looking for the pullbacks, then you're trying to bank on the momentum. So you really need that volume to push. Now, if you're a pullback trader, you're coming back and it's coming back to this pine line here, this inverted, or this IF or Finet fair value gap line, pine lines we call them. Then yeah, just you're getting on the pullback, so you're looking for it to bounce. But when you're trying to take an inside and outside bar, it's pretty tough when it's no volume, because you're looking for momentum off those candles. It's just something I've been observing for the last few days. That's why I think I've been trading pretty well with the higher volatility lately. Caveman waiting on news, yeah. Pine, why does Scott keep scamming us? Oh man, I'm gonna trade. That made my day. Alright, so if you guys trade with a prop hit, I hope you guys get your money. I really do. I am all for the trader. I'm just like you guys. But you guys know I hate scamming Scott Trieste. And it was no surprise to me. He started another prop firm and went out of business. And what he was doing was just another money grab. That's all he was doing. He was just trying to get another money grab, in my opinion. So, yeah, they're out of business. Feel sorry for the traders. Oh, yeah, I am. Yeah, for sure. Are we waiting for the first 5-minute inside bar from 1800? I know. Crazy. It's just sideways. There's just no trade. I mean, I wish I could just throw on trades for you guys, but it's nothing. I'm trying to be a little more patient, because I overtraded like crazy, and get this account off the screen before I accidentally trade it. I want my payout. But yeah, look at it. Look at this 5-minute chart. Just gross. Yeah, the class profit. Yeah. Oh, if you can only qualify for 5 payouts, but it's on the single account, Luis. So yeah, if you're on a single account, the other tip is, Luis, maybe, is that if you are, let's just say you have 5 Lucid accounts or 5 Take Profit Trader accounts, and you're getting consistent payouts on them. Well, let's just say you have 3 accounts on Take Profit Trader, and you've been getting consistent payouts on them. Another tip might be to get 2 more accounts, try to get those to the buffers, and start getting payouts on those. So that way, if they move you to live, they're going to move you to live with 5 accounts, right? Because Take Profit Trader, they'll move you to live with 5 accounts. Trade Day, they don't. Trade Day, they move you with 1. But yeah, there's certain prop firms that will move you with 5. So if you have 5, they'll move you with 5. Take Profit Trader is one of them. So you can still copy trade your 5 accounts, even being in a live market, which is friggin' awesome. Hopefully it stays that way. Oh wow, patch traded Daryl. Yeah. Yeah, I joined the Discord too for curiosity as well, and then they started trying to talk to me because they saw my name, and I was like, ugh. And it started making me feel a type of way because of what happened with fast track trading. So I was just like, I don't want to hear anything about them. I'm glad that I'm glad that they're gone, but I hope the traders are good. And hopefully they don't do clawbacks like they did with fast track trading people. Because they're still trying to do clawbacks with me. They want me to pay back $13,000, so like, yeah. And I wasn't even an affiliate. Like, I wasn't affiliated with them or anything like that. It wasn't like affiliate money. It was just actual payout money. It was before I was even on YouTube. Exclamation point. Yeah, exactly, Doug's. What other firms do 5 live? I don't know. Does anyone else know what other firms do 5 live? Maybe Lucid does something. I think Lucid. Apex, we don't really know how that's gonna work yet. That's gonna be interesting. I saw someone ask that earlier. I just don't know. But yeah, Lucid does. Yep. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Lucid will bring you to 5 live. Tradeify will too. That's good. I don't think My Funded Futures does. I could be wrong. Visible ID. Lucid, Tradeify, Take Profit Trader do 5 live. So that's 3 great companies to go. If you're gonna consistently get payouts with, and you're a good trader, and you're kind of running out of, and you're maybe getting banned for getting too much payouts, those are the ones. Lucid, Tradeify, and Take Profit Trader. My Funded Futures goated. I like My Funded Futures as well. We know that. I gotta like them. No, I do. I like them. They're great. There's some things I would like to see changed. My Funded Futures. Some on the I would love to see My Funded Futures Discord get better. I'd love to see that. Kind of bring some excitement into the game, you know? Where, like, if you go to when you go to Lucid, it's just popping off, right? It's just going crazy. And then you go to My Funded Futures. We have our friend Terry Trades in there talking, but they're like, no one's talked since 7/17. It's worse than mine. I mean, mine. Well, I guess someone talked that. I guess it's a little worse than mine, but. But yeah, I mean, Lucid Discord is crazy. I go in Lucid Discord all the time, chat, troll. Yeah, they only got the funded chat. I know, that's what we want to. That's what I want to see changed. I've mentioned it, so I'd love to see My Funded Futures do maybe, because like if you chat on say Lucid, then if you're a funded trader or if you've gotten a payout, then you have the green, right? So. And then if you're gold, that means you're a live trader. So I like how they do that. And if you're gray, that means you haven't gotten any payout. So we make fun of the grays in there, but it's just a joke. That's why I was calling you guys grays earlier. The non-members. because of the grays. The green versus gray. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Quantum Twist, what's up with the garbage chart tonight? I know, it's terrible. Look at this 5-minute chart. I mean, I can't trade this. I took the best trade of the night. Already. Right here. This was the best trade of the night unless you caught the open. I went short at 221. It came down to 211. I took profit and then it bounced and then it went completely sideways. I'm so glad I took profit right there for 10 points. And it's just been absolutely crap. I just sending my days in the Discord typing shut up grays. Yeah. I know, I went in there today. I said, how's the grays doing? I just want to make sure the grays are doing all right. I was just trolling. Just having fun. You guys want to do a giveaway? Let's do one, right? All right, we got, how many people we got in there? Holy cow. How many people we got watching? 332. A lot of alt accounts. Let's do a quick shotgun. We'll do it for 3 minutes here. Quick shotgun here. Exclamation point Pine in the chat. Giving away a 50K Lucid account. 50K Lucid account. Let's do a shotgun real quick. 3 minutes. Countdown. While the market's completely sideways. Thank you guys for being here. Give you guys 3 minutes on this timer here. Let's take a look here. Let's see who's loyal. Let's see who's loyal. Look at that. Number 1, Uncle Mo. Generic person 123. Uncle Mo in the house. Terry Trades 100 with 68,000 points. His Royal Trades. I haven't seen his Royal in a while. Hope his Royal is doing okay. Investors, but that's just points. So those are the people that usually donate, things like that. Let's see who's leads in the hours. Coach Fred number 1. Coach Fred number 1. Design Knob number 2. His Royal Trades number 3. 134. Are we getting some movement here? We saw a spike. Kinda. Wow, we have a John Walk, John Walk, Amelia. Haven't seen Amelia or John in a while. 75 hours. These are OGs. These people have been with me since the beginning. We got Red Candles, Miss K, Eric Lake, Keegan, Alfred Zabak, Digital Nukes, TJP, Ethan, all right up there with it. Lots of hours. And then we got Mo Bro, 7, Nate, Shone, Terry, Sherry, Honest Take, Indian Burn, Sports On, DSTYT 2025. Very interesting. I have never seen this name in the chat. This is the Ultimate Lurker. Look at this Ultimate Lurker right here. I don't think I've ever seen this in the chat unless I'm missing something. Let's go. Super fan. Lurker. Everyone else I've seen: Smokey, Dean, JLD, Fiber Splice, Crypto, Pietor, Michael Benny, Trader 007. Thank you guys. Over 30 hours. All right, let's let me go back to the go back to this. All right, getting a little push up here. Mark is actually just looking alive out of nowhere. Did we get a little news, or was that just the bottom of the hour? Look at the points again. I'm gonna trade. How many points did you just get? I don't know why I can't search. It just doesn't work. All right, let's do a giveaway here. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find that again. We got, what do we got? 332 viewers. Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. All right, closing entries. That was plenty of time. That was actually 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And it's 324 people, but it says we have over 300 watching, so I like that. I know some of you got it in there twice. I know you guys, but that's okay. Maybe 3 times. All right, let's do a giveaway here. Did I close it? Hold on. Yeah, I closed it. Let's do a moose race. I forgot my moose race at my other office. Sorry, I'll be back in the old Pine office in about a week. About a week. All right. Good luck. This is for a Lucid account, 50K flex. What a good account. Let's shuffle the characters here. Shuffle them up. Shuffle, shuffle. Good luck, good luck. All right, here we go. Good luck. Let's go. Good luck to everyone. Let's go rocket boosters. Yeah. Whoa, look at these guys are fired up in the back. This is a lot of people. These guys are hitting the boost a little too soon here. Hitting the NOS a little too early. Ooh. 10 seconds left. Who's it gonna be? Someone's in the lead here, but I don't think it's gonna hold. Oh. Who is this? Something Spike. Something Spike. Fade the Spike. Congratulations. Fade the Spike. Are you present? I'm guessing you're probably present. We just did the 4 minutes ago, so let's see who's last. B James came in last. Sorry. All right, fade the Spike. The stream's, yes, you're here. Yeah, the stream's in a little bit delay, so congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, nice. Nice. That's a lucky win right there. That was one of the bigger moose races we've had. Wow, market is pushing up, guys. I didn't see this coming. No inside, well, an inside bar here break. Sherry's probably like, look at this. Easy inside bar break. I'm making bank. But yeah, I was kind of waiting for an outside bar or something to take, and we literally have only had one. We took that trade 10 points, and that was it. All right. Guys want to join the Discord? It's right here in the chat. Feel free. It's free. Want to join the Discord? Spike. Are you in the Discord by chance? Are you in the Discord by chance? If not, that's fine. We can do it through email as well. Oh, you just hopped in there. Nice. Oh, look, another one. Look, another one. He's part of all these different servers. He's part of Stock Tiger's server. Oh, we need to ban him. We need to ban the Spike, man. He's part of Stock Tigers. I'm just kidding. I'll message you right now. I'm messaging, I'm DMing you, Fade the Spike. And let me get your account. The nice thing with the Lucid is it's like so nice for affiliate side too, because their dashboard and stuff is awesome. Boom. There you go, Fade the Spike. Message sent. If you're not first, you're last. That's right. When the news dropped that made a gap up, yeah. Oh, what news dropped? Yeah, I don't know. It was the bottom of the hour. It was 7:30. But yeah, a little spike up. So continuing here, we have still have an open gap down below, so that'll be interesting for tomorrow or later tonight. No open gap. I don't see anything on YM, and does ES? Yeah, no open gap on ES either. So just NQ with the open gap, so that should be very interesting. Something to kind of keep watch of. No, absolutely no wick on that candle either. Just absolutely ripped. Ripped off that open, but not a monster gap. Few points, it's there. What happened to everyone? Everyone just left. You guys are getting spoiled with the giveaways. Everyone's like, I'm out of here. We will do a members only race. Do a members only here. So thank you members for being here and supporting the channel. Thank you everyone for supporting the channel, really. I mean, the last few nights, I know we've been doing giveaways, so that really helps out the numbers, but last few nights we've been over 300 people concurrently, so that's really good. We went from nobody to low 200s to lately we've been over 300, so really appreciate that. Sorry the market hasn't been very entertaining this last week either, especially at night. It's been kind of boring, but you guys are still showing up. We're trying to talk markets. We're trying to do our thing, do the best we can. All right, members only here for a few. Let's see. All right. Exclamation point pine in the chat if you're a member. Apple just got in there. We'll do another race for the members. members in my mods, my select mods. I'm very selective of my mods. My mods have been with me for a long time. As I just showed you in the old hours watched. Oh, look who decided to show up. Methodical Man. He wants a Lucid account. That's a great account to get. What's up, Methodical Man? He heard Lucid account and he's like, "Oh, let's go." He's been lurking. Nice. Yeah, I just see someone a lurker. I saw. I don't know who that is, but I've never seen their name before. And I was looking at the hours on the Streamlabs, and I saw a lurker that's watched quite a long time. 32 hours. Probably in the top 30 viewers. I'd say it's DSTY Dusty T 2025. We got the ultimate lurker. All right, how many? Let's see. 24 people, 24 members. That's Nutty Bar. It could be. Now, I know Nutty listens to the stream. I know he's a fan. I gotta have him pop in and say what's up. All right, is that it? I think that's it. And let's do. Everyone can chat now. Thank you so much. This little members only giveaway. And some of these members have won more than once, so you do have a good chance of winning. And let's do, what are we gonna do here? Let's do something different. Do something a little different here. Let's do the jetpack race. All right. Put myself in there too. I just want to see if I can beat Methodical. We're supposed to race our cars, but see if we can race each other in the jetpack. All right, guys. Good luck. Shuffle the characters here. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, little jetpack race. Let's go. Oh, Cali St. Louis fan, you missed it? Oh, man, sorry. Where you been? Hanging out with other streamers? No bike race today, D. Mitch? You need that for your moose? Yeah. Yeah. All right, 16 seconds. Where am I? I think I just fell back in the... Oh, Methodical Man's way up here on the top, just lurking there. Oh wow, nomadic trades out of nowhere. Let's go. Nomadic trades, congratulations. Chris Knopf in last place. Sorry. Congrats, Nomadic trades. When you taking new mod hammers and quick for the band hammer helpful? Yeah. I don't know. I know I've had a few people ask me today, actually. Hey, what's up, Johnny Biesland? Congratulations, Nomadic. I'll DM ya. Actually, you go ahead and DM me, Nomadic. I forgot what your thing was. Oh, you're right there. I gotcha. One PP touch mod? Yeah, methodical, yeah. Hey, methodical, oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say, is that how you became a mod? I can't remember. All right, there you go. Nomadic trades. Thank you so much. Wow, you also won before. You won before. Congratulations. See, the mods, some of the mods, and not the mods, but the members have won a few times. Some of them pretty good, better odds, that's for sure. But we will do more giveaways this week. Congratulations to the winners. Like I said, I haven't really got many trades in tonight, but remember, races pay big. Yeah, they do. It's a nice account. I mean, it's $120 value, basically. And that Lucid Flex is what I just traded today. I got it up to $2,838. Now I just got to get 4 days of $150 or more to get that payout. I can withdraw half of it. So if I can get it up to 3,000, maybe a little more, 3,000, I should be able to take out $1,500 next week. That's the goal. Oh, bank holiday? Yeah, I'm gonna get off here soon anyway. I did a lot of trading. I don't know how you guys did today, but I'm sure Methodical Man was a little degen today. I just have a feeling. Or did he mail you a pair of his panties? I can't remember. Yeah. Bathwater. I think it was bathwater. Oh, Tom Sabo? Yeah. Dang, you missed the non-members? Yeah, we did. Yeah, you did. That's okay. We'll do more. We'll do more, and maybe we'll do a surprise one. It won't be as many people, because our nighttime stream is obviously smashing records. We're over 300 now. Oh yeah, we might do a surprise one, maybe some morning this week, if I feel up to it. Sometimes I'll hop on an hour before My Funded Futures TV. Sometimes I'll hop on, or maybe I'll hop on. I don't think I can hop on for FOMC tomorrow afternoon because I'm taking my niece to the movies. So I've already got that planned for the afternoon. That should be fun. I'm gonna go see the Mario movie. My niece is what is she? 5 or 6 years old. So gonna go eat some popcorn, watch the Mario movie. Probably Uncle Jay or Uncle Pine Tree, Uncle Jay probably take a nap at the movie theater. So yeah, you never know. Smash the notification bell. Oh, Luis, it's the one is just, it's all random. The one is just for fun. It actually helps out the stream. When there's a lot of people chatting, it actually helps out the stream. So the reason why I'll say smash the one button, because it helps the YouTube algorithms, but it's all random. It's just like smash the one to hit the boost. It's completely random number generator. So when I used to see streamers playing marbles, I thought I had to play. I didn't understand what was going on. And so I tried to download the marbles game, and I'm like, well, where's my control stick? Like, how do I control this marble? And then I realized it was just all random. So I just use a website called Online Stopwatch. And I just use this website here. And my premium expires in 3 days. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to get a loan from Methodical Man. My premium subscription. So I actually pay for the premium version. So I get all these race timers. See guys, this is where this is when you know your favorite streamer is cheap. And they don't want to pay for Online Stopwatch. They only do the duck races because it's free. See, they're cheap. See, I pay to do the moose races. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. But it's not. It's actually true. These are free. I'm just joking though. I actually got inspired to do these races from Nutty and Cove and all those guys. So shout out to them. And then Cove actually showed me how to do it. So if you're listening, Cove, what's up? But yeah, he actually showed me how to do it. I messaged him. I'm like, how do you get the names on the races? Like, how do you do that? And he's like, oh yeah, you just copy and paste or whatever. It's pretty simple. Yeah, that was just a joke. Bringing the Chromebook at the movies? Yeah, I know. I know. So do we have no trades for FOMC conference tomorrow for trade day? So I don't know the exact rules. I believe it's 10 minutes before and then 10 minutes after the news candle release. So you want to give it a little bit of time before and after. I do believe it, but it's the first announcement. It's not the whole conference. Now, please do not take my word for that, but that's what I truly believe. It's the first spike. So if you get the FOMC announcement and it does one of these candles, that's fine. And then 10 minutes after, but we should get an email. Should be an email that we get. Good question though. But yeah, don't want to risk it. Trade Day's pretty strict on that stuff. Trade Day is one of the stricter ones. Yeah, so it's the decision. So it would be probably the first candle of the spike. So yeah, Chart Dad. Yeah, I you missed it, but we'll do another giveaway tomorrow. I got some more accounts we can give away, so Congratulations to everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in. I think I'm gonna call it tonight. I don't know. We made one trade. I know it was lame, but made a nice one little trade. I had a really big day today. So, but I overtraded like mad. So I'm just ready to kind of take a break from the charts, take a break tonight, and regroup for tomorrow morning. I'll see you on My Funded Futures TV in the morning at 10 a.m. Appreciate that, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow at 5:45. We'll do some more giveaways, and smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and thank you guys for using code PINE. That's what makes all this possible. Truly appreciate the support. My Funded Futures, Lucid, Apex, still got the 90% off sale going on, and then Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, Pine with a capital P. Trade Day, Pine with a capital P. It's the only way it works. Appreciate everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay tuned for the outro. And good luck the rest of the night. Peace. I like the other song better.
I'm on a mission. The market's my
I like this one. Peace.
Pine tree trader in the building. We talking price action, we talking freedom. From the charts to the screen, we live. Let's go. I wake up, sun hitting the pines, eyes on the candle, market volatility, more than most can handle. I'm looking for the setup, yeah, the vision is clear. Inside bar forming, till the doubt disappeared, then we break the range outside bar, high stakes. Patience is the virtue, waiting for the breaks. I don't chase the wick, I let the price come to me. Trading with the flow, that's the pine tree strategy. Inside, outside, catching every move, take profit trader, yeah, we in the groove. Daily payouts hitting, checking off the list, Apex Trader 5. The profits exist, hosted on the TV. Funded Futures the name. Lucid in the vision, we ain't playing no game. Clicking buttons with precision, take profit is the goal. Managing the risk, gotta keep my control. From the Apex heights to the Trader 5 flow. Stacking up the wins, then I'm looking for more. I'm live on the air, Funded Futures TV. Showing every trade, total transparency. Lucid charts open, keeping everything bright. Scalping through the morning, holding through the night. It's a funded life, no more trading my own. Built a kingdom of capital, sitting on the throne. Withdrawal requests, yeah, I hit it every day. Pine tree trader, man, I'm leading the way. If it's red or it's green, I'm staying composed. Another daily pay.